Hello, everybody. Here we go. We are live with UNIQ versus GMW. Um, did they say they might only play one battle?
Yeah, but I'm just going to wait out and see what happens. They've said that they've only got 6 for now, but they haven't said if a 7th is coming. So hopefully they'll be
Hopefully,
able to join during the battle, yeah, or between battles.
yeah. I hope that's what they mean. I hope they didn't just mean they're going to play one battle and forfeit.
No, me neither, but we'll see. Also, hello everyone.
Yeah, we kind of got an abrupt start to the stream today. I also started with the ending screen instead of the intro screen, so starting off on a great foot.
Oh, this is not a podcast, that's for sure. We want video, visual. We need
No,
visual,
no,
people.
no. Everybody can see that is for sure. All right. Well,
Oh, GMW's making a play straight through the middle.
they
Yeah,
do.
they're using the numbers to their advantage. They're coming straight in.
Yeah, they're gonna be fast. Now we do have 50B on 50B action up here on the Banana Road. Looks like Unique gonna try to focus out these 50Bs, get them out quick. Lucas already on reload. Bazulki already down to half health. Martin hurting right here, taking the clip from both of these guys.
Shiro's going to get Bazooki out. There's one. He's going to follow up with a second. Oh, he misses. They need to get him out. There's 2 one-shot tanks. They can even the odds right now.
Cap pressure is on though.
Yep. They've left Bazooki. They're going to send their 50B to go and get the cap reset and let someone else clean up, which is smart.
It's like
Martin's not finishing him. No, they're ignoring him.
13 seconds on the cap here.
Soap with the points. Soap and Frizzy. They need to get Soap and Frizzy, but they haven't got an angle on him right now.
I believe that E5 got into Frizzy right there.
Frizzy got a reset. Now they need to get Soap from behind that building. There we go. There's the reset.
All right, now Ape in a little bit of trouble. He is out in the open on reload. He's going to get focused out.
Shiro's trying to make it to cover behind the train tracks right now. There we go. He's got on the other side of the train. He takes one to the side. Tashiro's on a one-shot. They need to get him out. Martin and Tashiro both one-shots. Leading hit points on the cap. Very nicely done. There goes Martin. Vampiro's on a 1. Yep, Soap goes down. And he goes down.
Still a very close battle.
It is. UNIQ have done very well considering their one takedown. Open engagement of 50Bs. Tashiro falls. No.
E4 needs to land a big shot here before he goes down.
Ivan K, if he can get into a nice defensive position, can knock this out. But he needs to finish those that E5 and the 113 first.
Yep.
Ignore tank B. Get the ones in front of you. There we go.
Good bounces.
You can't afford to bounce. There's one. Can he get a call out before tank B circles? He needs to finish and rotate. No. He can't afford that. He still needs to get him out and rotate. No, don't face hug. Yeah, now you're a clean up. There we go.
Yeah. That was still a very close game.
Yeah, good win by GMW and very well played by UNIQ. UNIQ won't let the disadvantaged numbers go against them, that's for sure.
Which side would you like to take?
What one's easier to read? I'll take UNIQ. You can start with GMW if you like.
All right. Frisk coming out in that 113 with 1 kill, 3175. Killer Cool with 1 kill, 3077. The Real with 3 kills, 2874. Sniping with 1 kill, 1609. Pressili with 1142. Dami with 814. And Bazooki, I think that's right, with 809.
I pronounce it Prusy. I assume that's it. But it just sounds rude. Yeah, it sounds like you're saying something inappropriate. That's all. And over on the UNIQ side, we have Ivan K in the T175 bringing up the top spot. We have another T175 driven by Vampirix with 3243. Martin 764 CZ in his IS4 doing 2496. Lucas in his 50B 2102. Ape Shishiro with another 50B doing 1920. And Helinki Narubi in the T124 doing 1763. And a nice kill split between UNIQ there, 2-2 and 2. I do like a city battle, I will be honest. I always enjoy a city battle. I think Hymns, Ghost Town, and Mine's probably my three favourite to watch. What about you? What's your favourite maps to see in comp?
I'm being honest, I love Mines. I think Mines is going to be my favorite. Hopefully we get to see Inks back soon with a little luck.
Yeah, I hope so. I've been having a lot of fun with that in public battles. I want it in comp with NBA.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
Oh, just sipping my coffee. Got to keep the energy up for these battles.
All right, so interesting lineups coming out here.
Certainly, I agree there. I mean, triple 430 is an interesting one. I wouldn't expect that on this map.
No. All right, well, over on GWM, they're coming out with the double I-7, double 50B, and triple 430s.
And over on the CZW side, we have triple E5s, a 57 heavy, and a double I-7.
The unique side.
Did I say that right? Unique side. What did I say?
CZW.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading another match chat, and then I just looked at the first clan tag.
I gotta see.
CZW.
Are we gonna see just a pack of 50Bs in 430s?
It's interesting not using the slopes as much. I thought they'd stick a heavy on one of the slopes just to get some eyes on the cross. Let's see, where are they sending their mediums? Let's have a look.
Martin in the I-4 does get lit. 57 did get lit as well. Yeah, they're just gonna full blown try to push Unique out right here.
Yeah, they're gonna focus the hell out of that IS4. We've got to be careful of the autoloaders though. If the autoloaders relocate, IS4 is gonna sponge as well. There you go. 430's taking some hits. They've sent one out to get side shot, and then the other two are just kind of chilling. I don't know what the plan was there. Martin falls, Tank B falls. 2-430. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, 430s are getting chewed up.
I thought they were 430Us when I looked at the thing, but they're not the normal 430s. I'm even more surprised. Is that for the DPM?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. DPM maybe. Now, 50Bs are almost off reload. This is going to hurt. But they have wiped out the 430s, but they did lose over on the backside.
Yeah, Dummy falls right there. Sniping Soap and Frizzy coming to get involved right now.
It's 4v4. They've got to wipe these 50Bs out.
Hit points are in GMW's favour, but not for long. Frizzy falls. You got Frizzy and Sniping Soap on each flank. Bazooki's drawing their fire to thin them out. Sniping Soap needs to get one of his E5s out, hopefully the lower health one. Here he goes, he's going to go for Toshiro.
Oh, low rolls.
Oh, it's not a good idea to face like an E5 than I7, I will be honest with you. E5 can shoot down your plate.
These
the I7 will have trouble shooting up.
Yep, they got to get sniping out here.
Yep, Sniping's going to fall now. There he goes. Bazooki's coming in with an almost fully loaded mag. Ivan K might take two in the rib before he returns fire. He's got a 420 alpha gun now. Here we go. One. He's going to take a second shot.
Oh, good pickup.
Nice snap. Yep, nice snap. And Frizzy's the last one now. Ooh. Down he goes. Nicely played. Yeah, I was confused with the 430 strat. I've never seen that before. Personally, I think I would have done that with the 50Bs and then chucked a couple of fast heavies in there somehow. But very well played. I'll let you go first.
Frisk coming out with 1 kill, 31-13. Bazooki with 27-89. How did you say
Prissy.
Prissy.
Okay. Prissy. Say a bad word and then just put R in it.
Prissy. Okay, 23.99. Sniping with 1 kill, 15.99. Killer Cool 1 kill, 518. The Real 360 and Tommy with 355.
I'll get confirmation from them how to pronounce their name, but I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. We'll find out. Over on the UNIQ side, yeah, I got it right this time. We have triple T110 I got it wrong. Triple T110 E5s on the podium. 5 kills, 43.56 by Vampirix. Lucas 1992 CZ with 41.93. and 2 kills. Toshiro with 3002 damage. Ivan K with the 57 heavy with 1605. Holinki Ruby in the IS7 doing 1113. And Martin CZ in his IS4 bringing it to the rear with 431.
All right. So let's see. Go to Murovanka. Yay, no Westfield today.
Not like Westfield. Not like Westfield, then.
I can't stand Westfield.
Because it's so slow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really. I don't know. Just my setup in Westfield, man. It likes to make me lag out.
I'll say one thing though, UNIQ are doing a good job because there's only 6 of them. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not going to be a full blowout. They've had to make them work for it.
Yeah, they're definitely holding their own.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring up their battle reports for this series. Let's have a look. Standings, have a look. Let's see how everyone's doing. So this is actually only UNIQ's second battle of the series because of the way the groups are, with there being 5 each. They've had one rest week. As it stands right now, both teams have 1 win. GMW have what looks like one tie with a 3-3 score. Checking who that was against.
TWM?
Oh, that was it was a TWM. Yeah, that was TWM. I remember that one. Yeah, they tied with TWM. So in the series, it appears that GMW have the advantage. UNIQ have played 1 less battle under the format. It will even out in the end, though. BKP will get a rest week on coming up next week. So BKP won't be playing next week because also not BKP, GMW. GMW will not be playing on week 4. So their rest week. So while UNIQ was last week, GMW's will be coming up on week 4.
All back to even.
Yeah, exactly. Because you want to keep the brackets even. We didn't want any with too many teams, so we kept them as relatively similar as possible.
Should be. Yeah, we'll be in playoffs before you know it. 2 more weeks.
Yeah. Yep. So there's we're on week 3, coming up to week 4, and there's 5 weeks total for the group stage, and then around 3 weeks for the playoff stage. Only an 8-week to 9-week tournament. I think NA's on 9 weeks. It'd be a lot of fun. I can't wait for the playoffs.
Waiting on what are we team swapped here? Yeah, there we go.
Yep. I was about to post in the chat, but it appears they're on it now.
Still hoping for a 7th for UNIQ.
Have a look, see. So many games on there today, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, a lot of games. Quite a few going on tonight too.
Yep. So for the Sunday, we got this one here, which is UNIQ GMW. TWM and Sheep are also playing, which I believe is Needle covering that one. No, Needle is with 66 of GRSP. Yep. He's also live as well, so we've got plenty of games being covered tonight. Dinos and X-Ray are playing tonight. NT and Decoy, Metal and Cesta, and 34 BKZ and 1. I believe Needle's covering that one as well at 8 p.m. UTC. A lot of games on a Sunday. Sunday tends to be a pretty popular day for most.
Yeah, default seems to be really popular these days. So many tournaments going on.
Yeah, they want to try and keep a fixed schedule. I know it's a struggle for the streamers to try and pick some varied games. Because if they're all happening at the same time, you can't really book, as many as you want. That's the pain of it. So both teams are all picked.
Well, over on GMW, we're putting out 4 I-7s and 3 Batchats.
I mean, it's a pretty easy lineup to call out. I will say that. They do like picking their some of the tanks, give them credit. Over on the CZW side, nope, sorry, did it wrong again. UNIQ side, we have double E5, double I7, and double Centuro. I like seeing the Centuros.
So I feel like with this lineup, we're going to see the ACAT push coming.
There you go. They're all forming up on the hill right now. Quite a close cluster. That's interesting. Oh, they've done something wrong, haven't they? Have they done something wrong? No, they're fine. Their lineups are fine. They look like they were going to call a restart then, but I'm looking, and they're going by the rules in terms of their lineups.
Yeah. Just, I guess, a weird format. Now, Martin's going to be in a little trouble here.
Well, let's see. They're going to count on Martin. There we go. Martin's on his own over. He's going to get obliterated, unfortunately. I wonder why they did that. There we go. He's going to take some rear shots. Frizzy and Soap taking some shots. Martin go down to a 1. They need to get him out. There he goes. Can they knock out Frizzy before he gets out?
Looks like they're going to try to get
good focus fire on.
Out.
Yep, good focus fire on him right now. They need to get the reset off. They're not going to. Yep, the cap.
4, 3,
They're not going to be able to
2.
get the reset on the cap. That was interesting. I'm confused why you'd send 1E5 on their own straight through the middle, though. Like, if it was ours, you'd want a medium. And if it was counter push, you'd want some more heavy support with. That was weird.
Well,
anyway.
Over on GMW, real 1 kill, 16-15. Sniping with 417 and Frisch with 368.
And over on the UNIQ side, we have the Centuro being driven by Tashiro with 823. Ben Perks in the I7 with 567. WE5s doing 454 and 404 respectively, being driven by Ivan K and Martin. Holly and the Ruby in a Centuro doing 0, and Lucas in his I7 unfortunately also doing 0. Couldn't get the shots in. Did he fire at least, or did he not? Yeah, he fired 2, but couldn't connect them unfortunately.
That may be one of the quickest matches we've ever streamed.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, normally you go to Mines or Cliff for the fast-paced ones. Just scanning through the match chats, everything seems okay. Things are flipped, haven't they? Yep.
GMW ready to go. Really similar lineup. Just a couple of changes.
I mean, if I was UNIQ, I'd be foregoing any support tank and just going all in on your heavies and mediums.
Right.
The 7th tank is normally something like a grill or an E4, or on this map, you could get away with a light tank like a Panzer wagon. You can get away without it. It just means you wouldn't be able to play a aggressive posture as easily. Manticore. Do you think they're going to do their?
I mean, they're picking a Manticore. I feel like they're going to go 7-8.
Yeah, but they're not defending the cap, so the Manticores are weird ones to pick when you're the aggressors. That's the only concern I have, and it's a support tank, so you do leave yourself a bit exposed. But we'll see what they can do. UNIQ are a very good team, so don't underestimate them.
Still hoping they do get a 7th in the room, though.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping so. They've got the roster change window coming up, so they can get a couple more players in ready for next week. Here we go, all picked. On to game 4.
Over on GMW, they're coming out with the double super trompers, triple I7s, and 2 bad checks.
And on the UNIQ side, we have double E5s, an IS7, double Centurion, and a Manticore. I'll be following this Manticore closely because I want to see what they're going to do with it. I've seen it on a defensive posturing in terms of being an early warning system, getting some eyes for the team, but we haven't really seen it, or at least I haven't seen it that often as an aggressor tank. So.
Well, it looks like Germany's with wanting to be really aggressive here, so let's hope Martin can get some spots. Give that team some early warnings.
He ducked down too soon. He's only managed to spot one of them, maybe Frizzy. There we go. So he's got 4 lit. He's managed to get a couple of mediums and they're 2 heavies. They must assume their entire packs here. Sleeping here is on his own on the flank, facing off Kinsape to Shiro. If I was UNIQ, I'd hunker down, use your hit points to your advantage, because obviously they have more, but the ones you have on the flank you can get away with. Knock down one of their tanks, then you've evened out the odds. You can't afford to go toe for toe. You have to.
No. GMW, they're going to group up. They're just going to go here. They're not going to stop.
Yep, they're going to roll right over Narubi in a minute. Narubi should be going for trap shots on one of these guys to slow the pack down, so they have to go around the first tank. Here we go. Narubi's taking 3, now 4, now 5. There he goes. They're going to steamroll, and on to the next one. Valkyria's going to be next.
Good focus right there.
Martin's coming in to get some flanking shots on Frizzy. Frizzy and Sniping Soap going to pull out. Sniping Soap and a reload. Frizzy's still got a shot left. Killer Calls on a reload. I mean, UNIQ can pull this back. If they can knock out, they want to knock out the mediums more than the heavies. The mediums are what's going to do a lot of the punishment in a minute. There goes Tang B. Frizzy's still on low hit points. Need to get him next. Fury falls. Frizzy falls. Hit points still in GMW's favour as well as the tank count. Sapina putting shots in on the flank towards Lucas.
Ooh. Okay, they do get Killer Cool out. A couple of bounces there.
Ivan K. Ivan Soap doing good to block some shots right now. He's now on a full reload. Toshiro's down to a 1. Can Mizuki get them out before he takes too many? Mizuki needs to get Toshiro out to even the odds a little bit. Toshiro's going to get another shot. Only bounces. Martin's going to reload in a minute and get one into Mizuki's rear.
Oh, it
Sniping Soap comes in for the ram. Sniping Soap does a beautiful ram there on Toshiro. This is going to go head to head with Frizzy in his Super Conqueror right now. There he goes. See what Lucas can do if he can get a few in before he falls.
I wonder if he's
there he goes.
Is he running the single shot or the?
I think it might be the auto reloader. It looked like the auto reloader to me because it was more than 6 seconds. Could be wrong, but it did look like a lot more than 6 seconds.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it's 9 seconds for the first shot when it's the mag, and then it's 6 seconds something if it's the single, depending on how you have it built.
Well, over on GWM, Bazooki with 1 kill, 37-43. Sniping with 4 kills, 28-20. Frisky with 1602. Lucy with 1584. Killer Cool with 1436. The Real 927. And Slay with 1 kill, 288.
He was so shy to say it then. he tiptoed around it.
I had to, yeah.
Over on the UNIQ side, the Centurio's taking the lead with 34-53, 2 kills, 22-85 and 1 kill, driven by Lucas, 1992, CZ and H2 respectively. Vampirix in his I7 with 1985. Ivan K in his T125 doing 1 kill, 1686. Very respectable damage there. Not enough for 1 full health tank, but considering, getting steamrolled like that, it's the best you can do. Martin 764 ZZ is Manticore doing 803. And Holinky No Ruby in his T125 doing 350.
Let's see. Where is Prokhorovka?
Yeah, this will be the third and final map of the evening for these guys.
Yeah, GMW coming back with that 430.
I haven't seen the 430s used in comp, and I don't think ever. Like, not without a few memes. See what a unit. STRV 103B, interesting. It's a good choice. I don't know if it's what you want for a 6v7, but we'll see what they can do with it. It can do some very good damage, depending. Problem is, once they know where it is, they can easily counter its effectiveness.
What's up, chicken?
UNW side. A chicken hunter.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I mean,
yeah, we're rooting for UNIQ as well. We want to just take home one game at least. They've got one so far, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen GMW. They're being very aggressive. They know they're a tank up. So if UNIQ can set up right here, and if GMW is aggressive over center, it would be possible for them to.
Like I said, the best thing UNIQ can do is use, their opponent's aggressiveness against them and anticipate for it. Once they know they're going to come in as a full pack, they should be able to focus fire the very first target. Not only to get their health down, but if they can get a tracking shot, let them bump into each other and slow down the push.
All right, just real quick. GMW double super conquers, triple bat chats, and 2 430s.
On the UNIQ side, we have WD5, an IS7, double bat chat, and SDRV. So UNIQ's going to go straight down the flank right now on the field side. It looks like both teams are looking that way. Okay. If UNIQ don't stop, they might win this engagement because they just need to push. Just push, and just steamroll over the first target they see, and that will even it out. Oh, they get counter spotted by Frizzy there. Yeah, they're gonna start taking damage. They need to keep pushing. They cannot stop. Oh, very good fire, but focus fire by GMW there. Ivan K's in a bit of trouble. Amaraki's now put down to a 1. Sniping Soap takes some hit in return. Ivan K's now on a 1-shot and he falls. Lucas B is on about 1,000 hit points. He's put down to 200. He's going to fall. He's next. There he goes. Yep. GMW just knew, they just knew what they were doing. Just focus fire and blam, blam, blam.
Oh, 103.
Frizzy's putting some shots on tape to Shiro. Frizzy's on a 1. They need to get the Frizzy out. Tashiro's bleeding hit points right now. It's not good. There he goes. That's unfortunate.
Just gonna lose with the E5s in the bowl here.
Yep. But the Super Conquerors are coming up to bring up the rear now to finish them off. So it's gonna be a swarm. Unfortunate. Martin CZ, can he get a couple of shots and finish it off? Hopefully into Bazooki's. Amarak goes. He can get Bazooki out. That's 1 kill.
Ah, I didn't see his turret. I think he's.
No, I zoomed in and noticed. Yeah, he pretty much gave in. There's not a lot you can do against 6 targets like that.
Oh. Over on GMW, good.
No, you're good. I was just going to say I couldn't really see with the bush. I had to
Oh,
rotate the camera to see that he wasn't really moving. I was hoping that he'd be able to put a couple into the back chat to take one with him.
The real coming in with 3 kills, 28.65. Adami with 24.41. Proceed with 2 kills, 23.13. Suzuki with 18.85. Killer with 1 kill, 14.54. Sniping 8.40, and Frisky with 8.02.
I mean, Pussy's doing some solid damage right now. They're milking kills. Quite impressed with that. Yeah, they know how to pump it and work it, so I'm impressed.
Oh, God.
3 kills and 2 kills respectively over there.
Oh.
Don't you start giggling now, motherfucker. I can hear you. I can hear you chuckling. Grow. You need to head out the guard. On the UNIQ side, we have Linky Narubi in the T175 doing 2068. Vampirix in the back chat doing 1740. Lucas in his back chat doing 848. Martin CZ in his E5 doing 820. Ivan K in his I7 doing 443. And Shiro unfortunately doing 0 in the SDRV. See, that was the one tank I thought we had to put in work, is the SDRV.
Yeah.
I was expecting it. Yeah, I mean, I suppose once you've got a pack of tanks, including a Prusy in your face, there's not a lot you can do. On to the final game of the evening. What you got tonight? You got more games coming up tonight?
We have Shavy versus UXCan at 8 Eastern.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Have you got on comms with that? Have you got someone confirmed?
No, nobody yet.
I'm sure someone will come along. One of the USCAN guys couldn't field the players tonight. So he might be able to pull from one of theirs if they're not busy. You never know.
You what?
One of the USCAN teams, they forfeit their match tonight, didn't they? Because they feared they wouldn't have enough. So you might be able to grab from one of those.
Yeah, but USCAN and UXCAN are the same thing. I wouldn't be able to use anybody from.
Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot about that.
No, I gotta hope.
Their games.
I gotta hope either Zip is not busy or Stubble.
Both good choices. Let's just pretend USCAN and UXCAN are not the same thing. Let's just pretend.
Well, even then, Nick and Demon are both on UXCAN, so that still doesn't leave anybody.
I know. A lot of names to follow. On to Game 6 and the final for the evening. I am liking both these lineups, and I'll be honest. It's like GMW are pouring a note out of UNIQ's book and bringing the STRV 103B in return. Do you want to read off their picks?
Yes. Trying to get a comment. All right, on GMW coming out with double super, the i7, triple bat chats, and the Strauss.
And over on the UNIQ side, we have for 113 a very interesting pick and a very old one. I'm interested by that. Triple IS7 and double bat chat. Both pretty common picks for this map. Safe picks as well.
Alright, looks like
They're avoiding that flank and that bolt entirely. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, it looks like they're playing it a little bit slower. It looks like UNIQ gonna just push over here, try to get out the Super Conqueror.
Yep. They're doing what they should have done in the first place, and just go for the very first target. Just get them out and reduce their guns. Unfortunately, they're going to take a lot of hit points in return. They're going to lose a lot of hit points in return, I mean.
Gotta get Killer out.
Yeah, Killer's down to a 1. Frissy's low as well on that side.
Unfortunately for UNIQ, they all just left Killer cool here, trying to take out Frisky.
Yeah, I was confused by that as well. Cool's still going. Shiro falls. Lucas is on a 1. He's taking a lot of hits from the 103B. 103B is going to finish. Nope, maybe not. He's going for the guys in the middle. I think Soap is now on a full reload. There goes Lucas 103B, is what I was waiting for. Frizzy's on a 1 still. Martin CZ and Fib, yep, here he goes. And Martin CZ is the last remaining. Can he take someone with him?
No.
Unfortunately not. I mean, I respect it. I respect the push. I just don't know why they didn't complete it. I mean, personally, I would have left a couple of tanks on the rear to keep pressure off. But yeah, that was interesting.
All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for our games today. Hopefully, UNIQ will get a couple people added to the roster so they don't have to play short in the future. But they still played pretty well. I mean, they took a round, made a couple of these games really, really close.
I mean, every game is practice, and even a tank down, they played really well. I mean, I can't fault them. They did what they could, what they had. So I respect it. You know, when you're a man down and you still continue to play all your battles, start to finish, you got to respect that.
Yep. And congratulations to GMW for taking the win today. Guys, stay tuned. We'll go raid Noodle, and we will be back tonight. Anything you want to say before we head out, Dave?
No, I mean, you pretty much covered it. Congratulations on to GMW for the win there, and to UNIQ. You know, well done for completing 6 battles, and thank you. It's good to watch, regardless.
All right, guys.
And we'll see you tonight.